Welcome to WebVo, the web devotion by Salt and Light Youth Group. I am Kevin Fletcher, youth pastor here at Friendship Baptist Church. So we're in our journey through Job this week. And this week we come to an interesting kind of crossroads here. This is right before we get into the heart of what the book of Job is about. And essentially goes like this. Some angels come up to have a council with God. We don't really know what the council is about. Some theologians say that they're coming up and reporting what's going on in the world. Some say they're kind of giving an account for their ministry or whatever it is they're doing. But the Bible isn't too specific, so we're just going to say they met with God. This is a common thing throughout the Old Testament that God has his council. So they're meeting with God. And come along in this little council is Satan. Yes, we don't like Satan. Satan's a bad guy. So this week we kind of concentrate a little bit on Satan this week and who he is, what he does. Is he real? Because there's some teaching out there that it's just there's not a real being called Satan and it's just some force or it doesn't even exist at all. But it's really clear through the Bible that there is a being out there called Satan. He's our adversary. He's our accuser. He is coming before God and he's presenting all of our bad and wicked deeds. And we just generally don't like Satan. And so this guy is an evil guy, a bad guy, but you know what? He is a guy that has been defeated. He is a guy that has been knocked out. He's done, right? Because on the cross, Jesus defeated him once and for all. Now, he has an opportunity on this earth and now to kind of cause havoc and wreck things and make a mess of things, but he's ultimately done. He has ultimately been defeated. And so we can take solace in that. We can take comfort in that, knowing that, like Paul, even if we die, it's still gain. But if we live, it's Christ. It's even better. So don't be scared of Satan. Don't think that there's a demon behind every bush, that your headache you have right now is probably not caused by Satan. But understand who he is. Understand that he has some control. He's limited by a great and awesome God, an omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient God. He's putting limitations on him, and that God loves us and cares for us and wants the best for us. And so we will see you next week as we get into the heart of Job and as we start looking at some of his buddies and his friends and the discussions they have. We will see you next week. Peace out. See you later.
Go to Salt and Light. Whoop, whoop.